Hey folks, it's day 9 today, and we are back to playing some chess. Now let us begin. Okay. It is our second time playing this opponent, 2264. I hope we don't lose, otherwise it will be... if I lose, it will be really sad. And, well, this is just some strange kings in the attack or something. Okay. I think it's this. Bishop e2. I don't really know the line here. Perhaps f6 would work. Let's try. Okay, bishop e7. And we shall get castled. So generally in the French, when he plays knight e3, we take the pawn, because if we don't take, there's this, and the knight can come up here when the knight's back on its original square. But after knight a3, this knight is of course inferior than a knight on c3. Also, let's open the f file as well. F takes, f takes. Okay. Well, I've been thinking for almost 1 minute, and what I'm considering is this. Because in a way, if this pawn falls, this pawn is basically destined to fall. So for the excitement of things, let's try and go for this. This is actually quite a common sacrifice in the French defense. So I am mildly confident that this is probably correct, but I can't really guarantee it. At least it wouldn't be all that bad for me, probably. And bishop f4. But we could bring the knight up and threaten this. Let's take once and play this. So now, if potentially in the future we play this, and, you know, get the bishop down here or something, we should be in good shape. Oh, now what is that? I guess just here, and he probably needs to come back or something like this. But if that, we do have this. Takes, and bishop a4. Okay, well, I think this is just a simple tactic. And we are simply up a healthy pawn. Okay, I guess there's this threat. Slightly annoying, but... let's come here. And now in these positions, the priority is playing fast. So my idea is pretty simple. First, we come back over here, block the rook, and then we might take the file here, or bring up the king or something, like here, here, here. All of these rook moves make sense. Perhaps traveling my king all the way over. Let's go here. Well, I guess rook over. Okay, try to pin me, but not really. Oh, he blundered this pawn. Let's push. Let's come here. Pre-move takes. Oh, okay. Let's give a push. Attack this pawn. That's lost. And this is a win. Okay. I guess pretty much soon it's time to resign, but okay. Our opponent is still trying to play on. I respect that. And let's just simply convert this win. Okay. Attacking this. Slightly annoying. Let's not waste too much time. That is a fatal error. Give it a check. Here probably. To stop rook b5. Okay, we push. Oops, there's this. Oh. Why am I messing this up? No worries, let's just play fast. Here. Here. Takes. Another pawn. Here. Pre-move check. Let's go here. Check again. Check again. Here. Request a trade. Push. 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 Oops, we lost a pawn. This is absurd. Okay. Okay. We managed to win in the end, and I'm pretty curious about the sacrifice. Experience tells me it should be correct, but my calculations aren't that convincing. So the opening should be kind of normal. And oh, surprisingly it is actually correct. Let's see the engine explain it. Knight c5, rook a1, takes, bishop d7. Apparently knight c2, bishop e8, rook h3, a5, bishop e3. Oops, I lost internet. So it's basically claiming that the bishop pair working together is pretty powerful and can actually counter a rook successfully. Well, I guess this is just basically the French defense experience, and makes sense. So let's keep on viewing the game. I hope we didn't make any mistakes after. A simple tactic, and we are simply up several pawns. And then in the course of a few moves, we won 1 pawn, 2 pawns, 3 pawns. I somehow managed to mess things up a bit, but okay. In the end, we're still winning. Time pressure, not that hard, but in the end, it's a draw. I understand in the middle we made some mistakes, but I mean, I'm just trying to flag him, so what? So I'm just trying to, you know, bring him to think, and since we've got a slight edge on the time, this should be an easy win. Overall, nice game. I really like this rook f3 sacrifice, and in case you didn't understand, feel free to ask me below in the comment section, and I will explain further, because probably most of you are getting bored right now and probably don't want to hear me babble on for like 10 minutes explaining that exchange sacrifice. Nice gaining some elo, so see you tomorrow on day 10, and we shall be finishing the first third of the challenge. Bye.